Good morning, listeners, and welcome to Thursday, May 16th, 2019. This is the Morning 4 podcast, and I'm your host, Katie Parsons. This podcast is proudly recorded and produced in beautiful Satellite Beach, Florida. Where are you tuning in from? Somewhere that you love, I hope. This weekday podcast is designed to be quick hit style. Each day we cover 2 fun or upbeat facts, a feel-good news item, and an affirmation. Thank you for making me part of your morning routine. Subscribe via iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or YouTube. I'm actually running a contest this month on Instagram that asks listeners to upload their favorite sunrise shots and use the hashtag Morning4Sunrise. And that's all spelled out, Morning4 spelled F-O-U-R, sunrise. I'll pick one random winner for a $20 digital gift card to the coffee or breakfast place of your choice. And you have until May 31st to enter, so you can head to @Morning4 on Instagram to see the official rules and learn more. Good luck! $20 can buy you a lot of coffee or muffins. But back to the task at hand, let's get started with
Number 1.
Well, get ready to send your mom, dad, siblings, children, aunts, uncles, or anyone else you consider family a text, because this week recognized International Families Day. It was established in 1994 by the United Nations as a way to highlight the fact that all families look different, and that some families in the world are struggling, and some might even be in your own neighborhood. It's also important to note that not all family units look alike, at least when we are talking about families that live together. Some have kids, some do not, some are multi-generational, while some have just the parents and immediate children, or maybe just one parent and the children. In my own home, we have a combined family. 2 of my 5 kids are my stepkids, technically, though you'd be hard-pressed to hear me use that term any other time. So think about the people who are literally your family, and those you consider to be like family, and then let them know you appreciate them this week.
Number 2.
Well, if you've been a fan of this podcast for a while, you know that I am not opposed to the occasional or not so occasional nap. If you think you need one to stay alert, happy, and healthy, I am a fan of taking that time for yourself. And it turns out the science backs me up. Research has found that a nap of 60 minutes improves alertness for 10 hours. Research on pilots shows that a 26-minute NASA nap in flight, this is while the plane is manned by a co-pilot, of course, enhances performance by 34%, and overall alertness by 54%, which is definitely something I think you would want for the pilots on your flight. One Harvard study published last year showed that a 45-minute nap improves learning and memory. And it turns out that napping also reduces stress, lowers the risk of heart attack, diabetes, and weight gain. Even a short nap of 15 to 20 minutes can boost those health benefits. And I know it's not always possible, of course, but if you have the chance to nap, do it without guilt.
Number 3.
Today's feel-good story is sourced from chicagobooth.edu. Researchers in Chicago recently did an experiment on happiness and its relationship to giving and being generous. In the experiment, the researchers gave college students $5 for 5 days in a row and told them to spend it the same way. Half the students were instructed to spend the money on themselves, doing things like buying coffee or something else trivial. The other half were told to spend the money on others. For example, they could donate to a charity or leave a tip somewhere. Every night, the participants completed a survey in which they reported how they felt overall that day. The happiness level of the students who spent money on themselves declined over the 5 days. But for those who donated the money or found a good cause for it, their happiness level on the 5th day was just as high as on the 1st day. The self-gratitude of the group buying for themselves did not bring as much happiness as the students who were giving, and not just giving, doing it daily and consistently. So here's a challenge related to that. Giving of time, of money, of attention, or other resources in a consistent manner can boost our own happiness and well-being, so we should be consciously doing that. I don't know if we needed an experiment to realize that, but it certainly backs it up.
Number 4.
Well, it's time to head into today. So take a deep breath and repeat today's affirmation after me. I deserve peace in my life and my heart. Today, I will remember that I am just one person. and do the best with what I have. Do your best, and that's your humanly best. And I will see you back here again tomorrow.